What up, my friends? Welcome back to my channel. We have one of your girls' favorite videos today. We got a Costco haul. I just love Costco so much. I truly wish Costco was not so far from my house because I swear I would just grocery shop there every single week. But we went to Costco. I didn't go too feral this time, so that's exciting. I think it was around $350. I was seriously on my phone calculating as I was walking around the store, trying not to exceed $300. But I did go over, but it's fine. I was also going to try and purchase some steak because we have some friends visiting, so we're gonna do like steak and sausage on the grill. It was like $90. And granted, that's a huge pack of steak, but I swear it used to be like 50. So I was like, never mind. So I've been shopping around. We're still gonna get steak. But I was just like, I don't need that much steak, you know? And granted, I could have froze some of it. You guys get it. Okay, Kate, with the rambling. Excited to share with you all of the Costco finds. We also have a taste test at the end for one of the items I grabbed during this. And then we were supposed to actually have 2 items to taste test. The other one ends up just being feedback because John cracked into them in the car. So there's that. If you're new here, hi, how are you? How's the family? Thank you so much for clicking on that thumbnail and giving me a chance. Over here, I do a lot of haul videos. So you're gonna see Costco, Trader Joe's, Sam's Club. I even share some grocery hauls. And I love to share dinner recipes and inspiration for your meal planning. If you end up enjoying my vibe while you're here, I would love it if you'd consider subscribing and check out the other videos just like this one. Without further ado, let's hop into the video. All right, friends, we have a Costco haul, which as you guys know is one of my favorites to share. Let's bounce right into it. So we are going on a road trip next week, and I needed mostly stuff to assist with the meal prep for that and a couple refill items. So over here, I just got a huge thing of chicken breast, which I'm probably going to process right away into a bunch of different meals. So that's exciting. We are old, and I'm just kidding. We're not that old, but we needed some refill on ibuprofen. We love these sugar-free liquid IVs, especially when we're on the road, and these were on sale, so I grabbed it. I also got some maple syrup because we ran out, and I've been using that in a lot of recipes, like especially making breakfast sausage patty type situation. I've also been snacking a lot on apples and almond butter, so I decided instead of continuing to buy a smaller jar at a high price, I would just grab it at Costco, and the price was actually really good. They did not have my favorite marinara sauce tonight, unfortunately, which is the Victoria one, but they did have this one, and this is a close second to me. So for me, it's like homemade, then Victoria, then Paisana, I think is how you say it, this one, and then the Rayo's would be like my list of marinara sauces, and then after that I don't really care. It could be Newman's Own, it could be Bertolli, or whatever those ones are called. John's favorite tortilla chips, always making an appearance here. Then we have a huge thing of pasta. It's mostly for the kids. They didn't have many options for pasta tonight. I'm guessing people bought it out when we had that stevedore strike situation happening. Road trip usually always means chicken salad sandwiches. It's John's like favorite thing on the road. It's like a thing in this house. So I grabbed chicken breast for that, and also mayonnaise because we were running low on mayonnaise. So that'll accomplish his chicken salad fix. We were running like a little low on meatballs, and I actually have several recipes planned that you guys are going to be seeing involving these meatballs, kind of spread across a few different video styles. So look forward to that because these meatballs are delicious. If you haven't had these ones, I'm not like a frozen type of girl. Okay, normally I would just like make my own meatball. I make the kids turkey meatballs all the time. But for a frozen product, these are delicious, very flavorful, and they soak up flavors really well. So no matter what you end up cooking them in, they soak it up really good, and I love them. Over here, I grabbed some butter to replenish. Always replenishing eggs over here. Our kids have scrambled eggs for breakfast every single day, and then John and I usually have some type of egg. I only grabbed 2 milks this time because we're going to be on the road trip. I didn't want to have too many in the fridge. And now that we're close to both BJ's and Sam's Club, I can refill milk pretty easy, so I don't grab as much at Costco anymore. Over here, I grabbed some Italian sausage. This is going to be in a couple different recipes. I needed a good amount, so I grabbed the big pack. I think it's 3 pounds. Oh, 3.5 pounds for $10 or something like that. Great deal. This is another 3.5 pound pack of bratwurst. My friends are coming to stay with us for a couple days before the road trip, so we're gonna do probably like sausage and steak on the grill. So I grabbed brats for that. I also grabbed some raspberries for my twins. They love raspberries. Their older brother is no longer a fan of them, which is too bad, but these are great for road trips because easy to prep ahead of time just by washing them up and then Don't have to cut them or anything. I grabbed a couple bags of mozzarella cheese. I've been preferring to shred my own mozzarella cheese, but I have to fly through a bunch of recipes. So just to save myself some prep work, I'm going with this. And honestly, the Costco one is actually pretty good. I don't like Sam's Club cheese at all, but the Costco one is pretty good for bag cheese. Over here, I just grabbed a huge bag of these guys. This is something else really easy on the road for the kids to eat. So we've got that. And then I also grabbed their favorite gold kiwis. These are relatively easy to prep on the road because I just slice them in half and then use a whisk from like a KitchenAid mixer to just spin out the kiwi, and it's really easy. Like I said, I've been snacking on apples with almond butter, so I grabbed a huge pack of those for that. Grab the kiddos some bananas. As you guys know, I like to call these our emotional support bananas. They're always there for us. Baby carrots, we're going to probably prep these ahead of time, and then I also like to have them on hand for snacks. Baby carrots are one of my favorite things to grab because they are the perfect side for almost any meal, so I always grab those. I got us this Dave's Killer Bread for those chicken salad sandwiches. I've been trying to make some swaps, and this one's a good one. Despite the fact that it's like whole wheat and it's got all of the grains and everything, I really enjoy it, so we got that. Huge watermelon. So Kroger actually has a better price on watermelons. I don't know why there's like confetti on my watermelon. Kroger has a better price on watermelons, but since I was at Costco, I just grabbed that. It was only like $1 more. Then I grabbed a huge pack of English muffins. We're going to be meal prepping a bunch of breakfast sandwiches. I'm pretty sure you'll see that in a video after this one. You'll see how we prep all these breakfast sandwiches. These I could not say no to. Pumpkin and bat ravioli. Adorable. I think my kids are going to go crazy for this. They love Halloween anything. I don't even know where it came from, but I love Halloween, so maybe it's just genetic, you know? So there is, let's see, they even give like a little recipe on the back if you want to make that. I think what you can do on these is you can actually cut these in half and then stick some in the freezer. So if you're not going to cook them in time. So these are good until November 15th. So we have quite some time. We will fly through these. All right, this next thing I am so excited about. They had this cake, which is going to be part of our taste test tonight, maple butter pecan bar cake. Huge. They didn't have many options tonight for taste test items, but I don't know. I just said, this looks delicious. And thankfully, I have a friend who lives right near us that after we taste test this and get to indulge a little bit, I can share with her. And then also, I mean, I could freeze this if I wanted to. What I'll probably do is we'll try some of it. I'll share some with a friend, and then I'll freeze some for a bad day, you know? One of my friends is also a twin mom. She has several children, and she told me about these shelf-stable organic whole milk. So they're actually shelf-stable and good until June of next year. I thought this would be perfect for our road trip, so I can have a couple, you know, in the truck with us or whatever, and if we need milk last minute, or when we go to the Disney parks, this would also be super helpful. We are going to be creating some slider recipes, so those are going to be used in that. And then last but not least, I grabbed these rolled oats. We finally ran out. This is one of my favorite purchases from Costco. It's only like $7.99. The bag lasts us so long, and we use rolled oats for everything. Like, I use it instead of breadcrumbs. I use it instead of flour for the kids. I put it in the food processor and turn it into a flour, essentially. And I just feel better about that. I feel like they're getting more nutrition that way. I don't know if I just made it up in my head, but that's what I do. So anyways, that's everything I grabbed at Costco. Let's go ahead and jump into the taste test and see how this cake compared to the one that we got at Sam's Club a couple weeks ago. You guys, hello. We have a taste test, and I'm excited about it. This is a new item at Costco. New Costco find, if you will. What's happening? He's just diving right in. He's not even gonna let me tell you what it is.
No, you can talk.
Oh, okay. This is the maple butter pecan. I think they call it a sheet cake. I think that's what it's called. Bar cake. That's what it is. Well, we went in for seconds over here. So this was $18.99 for a very large cake. I don't know. I don't think I got a good enough assessment piece. You know, I have to take one more bite. Here's the thing.
Okay, here's the thing.
It reminds me of tiramisu.
Yes.
If you like tiramisu, you would love this.
Yes.
I happen to love tiramisu. It also is not overly sweet. I feel like the Sam's Club one was like, it was a stunner. It was overly sweet though. So if you don't like sweet and you're picking, like, do I want to go to Sam's? Do I want to go to Costco to get myself a nice fall dessert? I would go with this one. If you don't like sweet, I would go with the Sam's if you like indulgent type desserts.
I think it could use a little bit more of the frosting in between layers.
I agree. This is heavy cake ratio.
Yes.
Whereas I feel like
the cake is very light.
The cake is very light. It's very tiramisu spongy style, where it's like ladyfingers, you know? Which reminds me of Friends. Beef sauteed with peas and onion. A layer of ladyfingers. And custard.
What?
Meat. More meat. Whatever it says.
Beef?
Do you know what we're talking about? If not, you are too young for us, bro.
And if you are the guy who says beef good, you are my type of guy.
Yep, you are Joey Tribbiani. So, I'm giving that one a 7.5.
Ooh.
What would you think I was gonna go with?
I thought you were gonna go with like an 8, because the caramel one was a 10.
I know, that's why
You just like threw that 10 out there.
I know. I was very confident about that 10. My thing is that I do like something that's like, if I'm gonna eat something, I want it to be like indulgent, because then I don't overeat it, you know? Like I take a couple bites and I'm like satisfied and I can move on. This one is on the medium sweet side, and I think that I would like it to be a little sweeter, and the maple flavor is not popping enough for me.
I agree with that.
The maple is not really like completely there. This easily could just be tiramisu. Like it literally just tastes.
Yeah.
It just tastes like a whipped cream type base.
I feel like there's a hint of maple in the frosting.
Yes, I agree. But not enough to like throw me into fall vibes, you know?
Yeah. I wish they put like more maple in the cake.
Yeah, I agree. Ooh. Or if they kind of did it like tiramisu, and you know how like at the bottom of the tiramisu it soaks up the rum?
Ooh.
Imagine if they did maple at the bottom there.
I mean, you need to.
That's our feedback, corporate. You should be listening. We know what we're talking about. What are you going to score that one?
I'm going to score that. Oof, this is a tough one for me. Because I enjoy it.
Yeah, it's definitely. That's not going to be wasted.
I'm going 8.
8? I think that's a solid.
I think here's my thought, and people can comment in the Bicken box thing down there.
The Bicken box?
Bickety box?
The Bickety box.
I don't know. What is that thing?
He's just making
the comment box.
The description box? I would say the comments. Sound off in the comments.
Sound off in the comments if you want Kate to do a bake-off.
A bake-off?
Yeah, just bake a bunch of stuff that we've eaten. All are like top rated, and see if you can.
And then what are we going to do when I cook all of these baked goods?
Well, I mean,
just deliver them to the neighborhood. We'll just start dropping them off at doors, ring the doorbell, run away. It's like a really fun version of Trick or Treat.
We'll do it over time.
Oh, over time, and then just do a compilation at some point. Okay, make 30 desserts for 30 days. What a great video idea.
I can't stand it.
Make 30 desserts in 30 days and gain 30 pounds. That would be the title of the video.
Okay, it'd be like the top 5. Okay, all right. We'll do one better. We'll let everyone pick 5 of the top.
Oh, okay. So you guys have to let us know in the comments the 5 desserts, and if you can't come up with 5, just toss one at us. Okay, I'm not going to give you that much homework, John.
Okay,
relax.
sorry.
They have a life. Okay, but come up with a dessert recipe you want us to try or want me to try and make. I have a dessert already ready for a video like that. I haven't made dessert in a long time. I don't do desserts too often, but I have an idea for one. I've started to like collect ingredients and start to like adjust things in my head, and I think that it's going to be so good. So
you're collecting ingredients?
Yeah, because I'm like still working through the recipe.
Okay, I'm sorry.
So when I do pickups and stuff, I've been like adding a couple things to those pickups so I can start formulating.
I just caused her so much more extra work.
You sure did. Thanks,
I'm sorry.
Lana. But that would be a fun video if you guys pick. Like, I'll do the one that I'm thinking of, and then I'll pick 4 other desserts that you guys nominate or something. And if you don't want to comment one and you can't come up with a good dessert, then just vote for your friends below. If someone leaves one and you're like, that sounds great, Kate should make that, vote. The other thing I wanted to talk about was, I forgot to show this in the haul. We were unhinged, and we opened these in the car on the car ride home. These were supposed to be part of the taste test, but I'm not going to name names, but was impatient, and he cracked them open. So I didn't even show them in the haul because they were like set off to the side. But these right here, they are Hawaiian Host. We used to live on the island of Oahu and love anything from Hawaiian Host. These are strawberries and cream, white chocolate, macadamia. It says it's dusted with strawberry powder. Now, I love macadamia nuts. Love them. John has like a mediocre relationship with them. He likes caramel macadamia nuts, that's for sure. But eating macadamia nuts by themselves he's not a fan of that, but he loved these. I really like them a lot. They remind me of the strawberry yogurt almonds,
Oh,
I think.
yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
That Costco carries every so often. I think I've seen them at Sam's too, but that's what this reminds me of. These are really good. Pretty sweet. These are pretty sweet.
They're sweet, but they don't taste like artificially sweet.
Right, they don't. They taste very good. And the ingredients, you're giving those a 10? Wow. I'm going like a 7. I don't know that they're a 10.
I had to stop myself from eating them.
I'm like kind of shocked right now.
I know.
Because I feel like, is strawberry one of your top favorite?
Maybe it's because I was so hungry.
Yeah, that's probably I'm going a 7. They're very delicious. I don't remember how much they cost because they were actually not in a spot that they were supposed to be. They were in another area and I saw it. I was like, I'm grabbing that. But, so I don't know how much they were. You guys do because I'm putting it on the screen because my receipt knows how much it was. So, anyways, that's our feedback on those. What, did I score it? I gave it a 7. Yes, and you gave it a 10. So that's our feedback on those if you see it. I think it's definitely worth the buy. Even though I'm giving it a 7, I think it's worth the buy. So that is our feedback on that. We're going to send that off to corporate. I hope we delivered whatever you needed when you clicked on that thumbnail. And I hope you have a magical day. Bye.